vibes to the wild, put your sack on the track, ho.
Standing in my lane, you acting funny, like it's some kind of game. Stain it up, sir, in front of my name. I keep my head up, keep getting better. This rap god, I'm going platinum again. You acting funny, like it's some kind of game. Slate it up, sir, in front of my name. Dominating your domicile, in and out just like a robbery. Call the cops now.
Well, welcome everybody to Let the Record Spin, episode number 3.
Oh, you tiki now? Go ahead, light your torch.
Hip Hop Radar Underground Show.
Let go. Sit back, relax, don't go act a fool. We gon' puff some weed and keep on acting cool. I'm on that chill shit, always keeping it real shit. The vibes going up like the smoke in the room, cause
It's the Hip Hop Radar Underground Show. This the Hip Hop Radar Underground Show.
Okay, I'm just gonna pull up my the channel. Is that cool? Just give me a sec.
Yep. Yo, SGR crew, what is good? Welcome back to Hip Hop Radar Underground. I am Sack Juggalo, and today we got Canadian MC Cassette with us in the house. How you doing, Cassette?
Yo, what up? Thanks for having me.
Oh,
I'm doing good.
Absolutely.
I'm just gonna tune into the channel right now so I can be extra tuned in with what's going on.
Absolutely. And the chat's ready for you. I see you, Lori. I'll read those after this here. Lori's in the house. Laura's in the house. Loopy's in the house. My dude Kahuna's in the house, man. Big salute to everybody. I hope everybody has a great week so far. We are right in the middle of this motherfucker trying to go through it, you know. And it's raining like cats and dogs outside. You see it. It's devastating. You ever seen cats and dogs fall out the sky? It's crazy.
It's the same right here in Canada, Vancouver. It's pouring rain right now.
Now, Vancouver, you're on the west side, right?
Oh yeah. We're close to. I'm pretty close to California, actually.
Yeah,
like probably 2 hours from Seattle.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah. That West Coast life, baby.
Yeah.
So it must be shitty all up and down the coast today, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's rain season, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
the wind was going crazy. All right. SGR crew. Just a heads up. Make sure you go and hit that link tree in the description below. You'll be able to find all of Cassette's. What the hell? Why are you doing that? Fucking computer. All her streaming
I know my
platforms and
computer's
social.
giving me a hard time too.
I'm telling you, it's time. It's time for some new shit. Still have ice in your driveway.
I need a new computer too, man. Okay, there we go. We're in.
There we go.
Captain. Okay, there we go. Okay. We're in. Okay.
All right. Cassette, give a brief introduction about yourself and how you got started in music. Let everybody know.
Yeah, so how I got started, I've been doing this a long time. I've been taking music seriously since like 2012 probably. I kind of got started in the battle rap scene. That was a little bit short-lived, but it kind of got me lifted off into different But yeah, I mean, I've been doing it a minute. Yeah, like, geez, I'm gonna say probably 10 years now. And I don't know if you know KOTD. That's
Oh, King of
the
the Dot.
Canadian rap King of the Dot. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's how I kind of got my start as I entered King of the Dot.
Oh shit.
And yeah, and then I just kind of branched off there with like writing, recording, performing. And then I moved to the big city of Vancouver and just kind of been grinding ever since.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. That's what we like to hear. And you put out a lot of visuals for your music. We as consumers absolutely appreciate that, and I know that's not an easy thing to do, and it's not cheap either. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
What what was some of the creative processes that you like to come up with while you're making a visual for a music video?
Well, I mean, I've been just trying to work with a lot of different individuals. I find every time I work with different people, I always kind of gain a different element of creativity. But um, I mean, sometimes things don't always have to be big budget. You could still really make something dope. So sometimes I just
Yeah.
try to do things myself at home. Like also. I've been like I got a couple visuals on the way, so I've been doing music videos with other MCs, other videographers out here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like even if you could just do like a small visual for a verse, that can grab attention too. So, I mean, I just try to do whatever I can to just push the content because you can make a dope song, but if you're not promoting it and trying to have some visually stimulating content, a lot of people, it's just going to go over their heads,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, there's a lot of static pictures on YouTube and the shorts and stuff nowadays. So when you got like a microphone video, you just spitting into a microphone in your bedroom or something. That takes it up a whole nother level for me. I'll stop and watch that, you know what I'm saying? Versus just having somebody have a picture that's static there, you know.
yeah. And I mean, like, a lot of it too is like lighting. You could have some dope lighting, good angles. You can do so much for low budget, even with like apps on your phone that can make shit look really dope. Add some subtitles in there, some effects.
The
Um,
software really is amazing for, just the end user nowadays. It's super uh, affordable, and most of
yeah,
the time, like you said, it's in your phone already.
yeah. I mean, and I honestly think too, if you take the time to try to teach yourself that skill, like the possibilities are endless, right? Like I'm trying to learn more myself, but um, just yeah, a lot of it's self-taught too, right? There's just so much you can learn just by doing it yourself, and also just like working with other people that are so knowledgeable and just kind of taking it all in as you go.
Yeah, yeah, and also,
Yeah.
especially when you're first starting out, I imagine, like, well, you stepped right into a big ass ring when you first started out, so I imagine you were able
I
to.
did, man. Yeah.
I imagine you were able to maybe catch the attention or catch the ear of people who really knew what the fuck they were doing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure that helped you out in your journey as well.
Facts. I mean, I came from a little bit of a different era, hip hop, which I believe that the standard was a lot more high back then.
Yeah.
I mean that being respectful, humble when I say this, but like I did come from an era where the standards were high, and I was brought up in an era of like a lot of lyricism, a lot of off the top freestyling, and you had to earn your respect, you had to earn your credit. It wasn't just given to you, and I worked really hard to get there. It wasn't always easy, but yeah, I mean, I stepped in a ring out, and especially being a female rapper, it's such a male predominant scene. You kind of almost have something extra to prove in that sense too.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
absolutely. And I run a Friday show, and the way I like to start my show off if there's no paid request is every week I'll take whatever female rappers I can find. They got some new shit out that we haven't heard yet, and I'll load the front end of my playlist with it. like 4 or 5
Oh,
of
word.
them. And I'm telling you, and I know you know this, but in case no, the SDR crew knows this shit. Female got bars, man. Bars, dog. I'm telling you, bro. I I love female rappers. I don't know what it is about it. I mean, I love females. That's easy. And
Yeah.
then and I love rap. So just put them two shits together. It makes it amazing. You know, especially when you talking substantively. Like, I ain't talking about Cardi B shaking that thing on that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like every song.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Sure, you could let loose and drop your thing every once in a while. I'm okay with that. But the bulk of your music is going to be substantive, right? Like, it's going to have meaning, it's going to have feeling, it's going to have conviction and shit like that. And that I find a lot in underground female writers. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether it's a breakup or whatever it is, you know, it's at least meaningful, you know. And
Yeah.
mainstream needs to get there, and it really needs to get back there.
Yeah, I agree. Like, in a sense, I'm happy to see women rap superstars are kind of at the top of the game right now in the mainstream.
Yeah.
I'm not really resonating with the subject matter in terms of like the ass and titties and shit,
Right, right.
but I'm also applauding any woman that's, doing their thing and being successful at it. But in
Yeah.
terms of my style of music, like I'm always going to be representing that underground sound, and the music speaks for itself, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And that goes with saying that what they do doesn't have a place in hip hop, because of course it does, right? There's just always a time and place for those things. And I think
Yeah.
having it constantly fed to you is not maybe always the right time. You know,
Well,
especially
yeah.
when there's a 6-year-old in the car. You know what I'm saying? You know, like,
No, and I totally feel it. I mean, I think there's a time and place for, like you're saying. I just think women should try to represent a different variety of that kind of shit. Like, if you want to sprinkle in some ass and titty shit, that's cool, but like, don't
yeah,
make that the focal point of your value of what you got to bring to the table.
absolutely.
With that being said, I used to feel the same way. Like, I remember seeing Nicki Minaj's video Anaconda, and I was like shocked by how fucking vulgar that video
Eh,
was. But then, you know what? I thought back as my younger days being in grade 12. I specifically remember grade 7. I was 12. I had Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous CD from Big L confiscated from me at school because, if you know Big L, like, that's some hood music, right? And
Oh
it was
yeah.
pretty fucking nasty for younger kids. So it's like, I mean,
When I
I
was
turned out
growing
just
up,
fine.
I loved. I ain't gonna lie. When I was growing up, I loved Too Short. So, same
Yeah.
thing, right? Like, the dirtier, the better. Like, because kids
Yeah.
are. I don't know about girls, because I'm not a girl, but I know for guys, we love disgusting, filthy shit. And it's been that way ever since we had tree houses with nudie mags in it.
Yeah.
So I can understand, like, here's the bait, kids, come and get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, doo-doo-doo, jiggling the bait right in front of us. I want that. Talk
Yeah.
about the ass and titties some more, please.
Yeah, for sure. I totally get it, man.
But
Well,
as
I
an
mean, it's
adult,
like men do it too, so it's like a double
exactly.
standard. And I think that's how like a lot of women feel like because I had kind of a roundtable discussion on the radio a while ago, and this question came up, and one of the females that were just talking, she does a lot of sexual content, and she brought that up. She's like, well,
Yeah.
why can women or why can men talk about this shit but women can't, right? It's a double-edged sword in that sense, but
Right. No,
I mean,
yeah.
we all got our own avenues, our own lanes.
Yeah.
I think we all have something to bring to the table.
Absolutely.
But
And
as soon as I heard a track and she's like pussy, I just changed the fucking song. It's like it's not. I'm like done.
you're like, I got one. I don't need to know about yours. Thank you. And that's how I feel about dudes when they talk about their dicks and cars and shit. I'm just like, I've got
Totally.
a car. I've got a dick. I don't need to hear about yours, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm good.
She ain't got a trick.
Right?
Yeah, totally.
Oh shit.
There's
But-
so much more things to talk about. So
Absolutely. So let's get to when Cassette was a little wee and our parents were blasting stereo. What were your parents? What were your parents listening to when you were running around the house?
Um, my dad is a big music fanatic. I was actually fortunate for him to come on a radio station with me last year, and he introduced me to a lot of classic rock, which is music that I still listen to this day. So when I was a wee one, like we were listening to like Jimi Hendrix, The Doors, Santana, Led Zeppelin, Eric Clapton, Janis Joplin, Leonard Skinner, The Who, the Rolling Stones, like that music still hits to this day.
It
So
does though. Classic rock, besides hip hop, classic rock probably my second favorite.
absolutely, me too. I absolutely um, adore that music. And my dad, it was funny because when my dad first showed me that, like, I specifically remember the Allman Brothers cassette tape. And I was like, oh, turn this off. Because I used to really be obsessed with like the Spice Girls and the Backstreet Boys, which
Yeah.
is still great music to this day. Um, but I was hating on it because I was just young. And but then a couple of years rolled around and he's like, where the fuck is my cassette tapes? Where's my CDs? And I stole them because I was listening to him. I was taking my dad's music from him. So it's
That's what I'm
funny
talking
how
about.
it's like full circle, right?
Hell yeah, because I mean,
Yeah.
look, I did the same thing when I was a kid. You know, why are you playing this? This is stupid. I want to listen to Michael Jackson. You know, and
Yeah.
and but when they were gone, I would turn on my dad's record player, and I put all his records on, and I play one song like I was an actual DJ, and I would do like a DJ thing, be like, all right, up next we got Alabama, with 18 wheeler and shit, like doing some crazy shit, and I always thought I wanted to be a DJ. Never
Yeah,
made it,
for
but
sure.
I got this spot now, so I'm pretty happy about this. I can
Well, you're
smoke weed
still
away.
kind of doing your thing. So, I mean, I think all those moments when we're younger kind of just spark those interests, right?
Right, right,
It's
absolutely,
all related.
yeah. And
Yeah.
and the same thing is like I absolutely love Led Zeppelin, Pink
Yeah.
Floyd. You know what I'm
Me too.
saying? Just like I remember one time my buddy he bought the box set of Led Zeppelin shit, all the albums, one box set, and I was like, I'm gonna need to borrow that. And I sat there and listened to that whole thing from front to back in one sitting. And I was like,
Oh, yeah.
that was amazing. That was
Yeah.
amazing.
I just watched that movie that they did, like the bio, or it was like a documentary style movie at the theaters in IMAX a couple weeks ago about
Oh
Led
shit.
Zeppelin.
Oh shit, that would have been amazing.
Yeah, it was interesting.
I didn't
It's
even know
really
that was
cool.
out. That's dope. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to look for that.
Yeah, it was really informative.
I got to see Page and Plant in concert, uh,
Wow.
with Blind Melon one week before that dude OD'd. One week, the very next week, we were reading about he died, and I was like, "What? We just saw him on stage, bro."
Wow.
That was a dope ass concert though.
Yeah, I bet.
There was this like 90-year-old dude in the crowd right next to us, and he's like, here, hit this, and he's like passing me joints. He's like, I grew this weed just for this concert, and I was like, sweet. That shit was
That's
fire.
hilarious.
What was some of your favorite concerts to go to?
Well, my dad, he took me to the Rolling Stones, which was pretty dope. That was a really
That
good
would be
memory.
fire.
In terms of like recent concerts, like I saw Slick Rick last May, which was
What,
like a dream come true. I
dude?
literally like bought the ticket the second he came on sale. So, I
That's
mean,
fire.
I just knew like it was a once in a lifetime opportunity because these guys are getting old and we may not have these opportunities again.
I, mi- I
So that was dope.
Yeah, I miss Pink Floyd. You know what I'm saying? I had so many opportunities to go, and I was like, no, 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 I'll get them later. You know.
Yeah, I mean the same thing happened to me too. I specifically remember the Steve Miller band
Ooh,
was coming
yeah.
into town and my boyfriend at the time didn't want to go and I missed the show and I promised myself, I'm like, I'm not waiting on nobody. I'm gonna see the show. If
Yeah.
something like that rolls around. So I saw the Doobie Brothers live that following summer and I went by myself and I had a
Oh,
great time. Like you just gotta take things like you can't wait around for people. Just do it.
facts.
You're gonna miss out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice to go with people, but you're going to meet people there. You know, let's be
Totally.
honest. You always meet people in line somewhere doing something. I mean, you seem the type of person like I am where you just turn around and like just start chatting the motherfucker up for no reason, you know? Like,
Yeah, absolutely. You just got. I mean, like I'm going to Europe next month by myself,
oh,
and
fire.
yeah, I would have loved to go with some homies, but things kept falling through, and I'm like, look, if I don't go now, I'm probably never gonna go. So fuck it, just go, right?
Absolutely. Where are you going in
Yeah.
Europe?
I'm going to Italy and Switzerland.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, I'm going next month. Month from today.
Sweet. Do you have family out that way?
No,
Oh, you're just going to do it to see it.
I don't know anybody. I'm just going there because I've been. I know Amy Cella's in the chat. She's a little Italian Bella rapper. I know she's Italian. But yeah, just been dreaming of going to Italy my whole life. So I just
Hell yeah.
bought the ticket, so there's no turning back.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I like that mindset. Get it while I can get it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
How's that
Totally.
kombucha? I never had it before.
You know what? It's not bad. It's got all those probiotics in there.
Yeah.
I'm off the sauce for a while, so it's a healthier choice.
Hell yeah. I've been looking for a healthier choice. I've been drinking a lot of water, and then this fucking cranberry. This is cran apple.
Okay, yeah.
They got different ones. I like the cran
Yeah.
grapes. The cran
Yeah,
grape
the
is
ocean
fire.
spray.
Yeah. Dollar store shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah, we got a lot of people in the chat right now, man. Thank you
Yeah,
for
I'm just
everybody
kind of
coming
tuning
through.
in over here.
Swisher Sweets, I see you. The SVR is in the building. I see you, brother. Los is in the building. Caitlin, come through. Come here. Give me hugs, Caitlin. Ah, yeah, that's the good stuff right there. Big salute, girl. Amy Chella, I see you, girl. Hell yeah.
What up, baby?
We got my homeboy George in the house. Kahuna's been in the building. Laura's here. Man, Calvonics, big salute, homie.
What
And
up, Calvonics?
my
He's also
homeboy
from Vancouver.
yeah, man. my homeboy Al is actually sitting right next to me. Look at him. I'm gonna pass him the joint.
No, I think I saw a hand there.
Here, grab that joint. All right, that's what's up. Hey, you want to get into a song real quick, Cassette?
Yeah, sure, let's do it.
Absolutely. Let me share the screen with you here. Share the audio. And do you have a selection you would like to show the folks first?
I mean, I'm pretty proud of most of the shit I've done, but yeah, I mean, I think a few of my favorite tracks would probably be like Fear God. I really like the Cypher League video I did a while ago. I got another Cypher Cell song coming out. Yeah, I mean, whatever you think's dope. Oh, why don't we play Paid Now? I'm proud of that song. That was like one of my most successful songs. So Paid Now is a dope choice.
Let's do that. We got
Yeah.
Cassette in the building. Make sure you're taking advantage of those links in the description. My damn mouse don't want to work again. There we go. I just slam it on the damn table. It seems to work just fine. This was called Pay Now.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's what your mouse said.
Go.
Will all who wish to die please raise their hands? Let's get started.
I ain't frontin' with this money, you need a cash advance. I'm stacking the bills and put them into rubber bands. People love the hustle, they love to sell the grams. We're legit with the shit, and now you know where I stand. I built for Cuban links, it's a chain reaction. You don't think street smarts, your brain be lacking. Put the fame into action, ain't wasting this rapping. Put the flames to the tracks, y'all know who Cass is. This is classic rap, like I'm one of your favorites. I've been putting in work, so don't ask for favors. Y'all want a handout with your hand out. So lose a fucking attitude, what you even mad about? I ain't got a reason just to care about your feelings. I'm the ice queen, I'm just cold in every season. It's freedom of speech, and I'm doing what's needed. If I'm making some bank, then it's mission completed. All my people putting in work, we getting paid now. You can stand up and you can stay down. I'm about to catch a flight on my way down. All my people putting in work, we getting paid now. Getting paid now, getting paid now. You can stand up and you can stay down. I'm about to catch a flight on my way down. All my people putting in work, we getting paid now. No, I'm not a menace, I'm a boss, I'm independent. Like I'm flossing like a dentist, there's no stopping this apprentice. I've been on this hustle, I can sleep when I'm dead. Believe I come correct instead, what I'm making is bread. It's money over everything except for my family. I don't give a fuck cause most of y'all can't stand me. Protect my sanity and keep me out of your comments. You ain't on my level, won't entertain the nonsense. But it had to happen, so I had to get my cash right. Long days and hard nights, just a part of sacrifice. For my tracks and market price, just to get the target right. Blowing up my fan base, cause you know I'm dynamite. I'm buying houses, I'm flying out to Thailand. You ain't on my level, cannot do what I can. Everything at this point made me who I am. You riding my wave, so I'm going out to dry land. All my people putting in work, we getting paid now. You can stand up and you can stay down. I'm about to catch a flight on my way down. All my people putting in work, we getting paid now. Getting paid now, getting paid now. You can stand up and you can stay down. I'm about to catch a flight on my way down. All my people putting in work, we getting paid now. All my people putting in work, we getting paid now. I'm about to catch a flight on my way down.
Will all who wish to die please raise their hands?
Hey.
Much love, baby. Ready? And that's a wrap. Rippity wrap.
Yo, Cassette in the building, man. That was paid now.
Yeah.
Did you do the editing and stuff on that yourself?
No, I'm not that cool. I hired Yan to do that. Yanny boy.
Hey, shout out to
Yeah.
Yanni, man, because he killed
Shout
that.
out to Yanny boy.
And
And Yellow Bunny.
I always
He
like.
helped co-direct it.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Female rapper from Vancouver called Yellow Bunny also helped co-direct the videos.
Shout out to Yellow Bunny. I've been wanting to interview her too.
Yeah,
we
she's
got
really
Amy
talented.
Chella on the interview list. So, and Mo
Nice.
Dirt. We got Mo Dirt.
Nice.
Yeah.
All the homies from Vancouver, yeah.
Yeah, man. So I the last one I think it's Yellow Bunny we need to get on the channel. But I know she's very, very busy and she's been through some shit. I follow her on IG.
Yeah.
But shout out to
Yeah.
Yellow Bunny nonetheless,
Yeah,
man.
absolutely.
That's a fact, dude. She is very, very talented.
She is.
Yeah. So you got a cool crew up there you hang with, man. You guys doing shows out there?
Oh yeah, all of us are on the scene with the shows. Like, I mean, Vancouver's a pretty big city, but I would say it's a relatively tight knit hip hop scene. You see the regulars constantly doing shows. I think like last year I did probably 15 shows in 12 months, so it was just
Wow.
1 or 2 shows a month I was doing. But yeah, I mean everybody's on the scene grinding, doing their shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. It's good to hear
Yeah.
that the community is tight knit, because you hear a lot of really bad stories in hip hop. So it's really cool to hear that the community come together and help each other out, or at least not step on anybody's toes.
Yeah.
So
Totally.
shout out to Vancouver for getting that shit right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Facts. So when you were coming up and you were getting into music and you found hip hop, what were some of the influences that got you towards wanting to make your own music?
Well, I mean, I could see someone in the comments asking if I was from the East Coast, so you could tell a lot of my flavor is East Coast influenced. Like I fuck heavily with the East Coast boom bap music. Like, I remember the first time I ever heard rap, it was like I became absolutely obsessive about it. But I remember like back in the day when you bought CDs, I was getting the classics. I was getting Big L, Wu-Tang Clan, Nas, Master Ace, Jean Grey, MC Light. Um, yeah, like just I really like the East Coast music, so a lot of that was embedded. Like even the really old school, like Eric B and Rakim, Pete Rock and CL Smooth, Slick Rick.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
what's
just
up.
fell in love with the lyricism too. Like I remember, like when I was really trying to learn how to write, I was like heavily influenced by like Diabolic and Apathy and Self-Titled and Moral Technique and stuff. Those were people that I was just really really inspired by.
That's some high praise right there, because you listing legends, and so you a student of the game. Shout out to you for that, man.
Well, it's kind of a funny story with the demigods. Apathy and Self-Titled. Self-Titled is the one that gave me my name Cassette.
Oh, for real? That's fire.
Yeah, so basically what happened was I went into KOTD that moment that I started, and I had prepared for this battle for 3 months. It was really intense because there was no other female rapper that was going to go against this girl, Shalina. She was really dope. And I was the underdog. And so unfortunately, I lost the battle, and everyone from my hometown actually lost that battle. But, naturally, I was disappointed. But um, Apathy and Self-Titled were the judges of that battle. They came all the way from Connecticut to my small hometown of Castlegar
Wow.
to judge this battle. And so this guy goes up to me and he's like, "Hey, you got a minute? Apathy itself want to talk to you." And like these guys are my heroes. I was like, "Yeah, I got a minute. Sure. What's up?" And they went up to me and they're like, "Yo, we just want to let you know, like, you bodied that chick. You got robbed."
Shit.
They're like, "You got robbed. You bodied that chick like you were the clear winner." And I was so touched by that. Like it made me feel like I won the battle.
That's what's up.
And but at that time I just went by Cass because my name's Cassandra. And Self's like, "Yo, you can't be calling yourself Cass. Like you got to come up with a better name than that shit." And at first it's hard to come up with a name, like, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yo, you should call yourself Cassette because you're like, it's like a feminine spin on your name, Cassie. It's old school rap." And so yeah, I went with it. So it's kind
That's
of a cool
fire.
story behind that shit.
That just
Yeah,
goes to
so-
show how in tune those dudes are, because they've only heard one thing from you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That your battle rap, and they do. Oh shit! I always fucking forget to say, man. That's all right. We'll be back in a minute. I get the Zoom loaded back up here. I always forget the damn countdown, man. And it'd be always cutting in the middle of a damn sentence.
How long is it when you start?
It counts down. It tells me there's 10 minutes left, but when it does that, when it gets down to the last minute, it just says 1 minute left. Okay. Okay. I always forget.
Hey, are we back in?
We are back.
Okay, cool.
Welcome back, Cassette. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. I hope
Yeah.
everybody out there is doing well. We are rapping, man. We are talking. I love this conversation. I can't remember where we were at because shout out to we, but if you remember, we can go right back to what you were saying. I completely forgot.
Oh, I was talking about how I got my MC name
Oh,
Cassette.
right. Oh, yeah. So to be that tuned in with what you were putting out there, that one fucking three verses basically, right?
Yeah.
They knew exactly who you were, dude. So that's fire, and that's coming from royalty. So that's even better.
I know, it was a cool story. You're right. I didn't think about it kind of like that. Like they are in tune. And a lot of people tell me how much they like my name. And yeah, it's a cool story behind it.
Yeah, with Cassette, you don't really know what you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? It is almost like a mystery, right? So when they hear some, bars coming out of a female that's hitting like motherfucking the East Coast fucking stomp down on them,
Yeah.
motherfuckers listen. That's a fact.
Yeah. No, it's a cool story.
Rude Knock, I see you, my brother. Big salute, homie. I hope you're doing well, man. We got Cassette with us today, man, and
Yo,
her
what up,
links
what up?
is in the description below. What have you? I don't know if you ever thought about it. I keep asking this question to people, and the last few people really didn't have had thought about it, and it's okay, But have you ever thought oh, that's the venue I'd always wanted to play? What venue would that be?
I mean, I would really like to branch out more into bigger venues and stuff, like especially in the States. I just feel like it's a lot more elevated in that sense. But there's a big venue here in Vancouver called the Commodore Ballroom, and that's where all the big cats go.
Okay.
It's I mean, the big cats go to Rogers Arena, but there's something about the Commodore Ballroom. It's just such a vibe. It's a huge venue, and that's somewhere that I would really like to go. I mean, if I was gonna really dream about it, I don't even know if it's still running, but Whiskey A Go Go would be pretty dope.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they even do rap music, but just for the history of it,
Hell yeah,
would be really cool too.
that would be dope. I don't know if it exists still or not either. I know there used to be a really big venue in the Bay Area called the Cattle Club, and
Right.
that place don't exist no more. So it's
Okay.
The premier spots that once used to exist are kind of long gone at some point.
I know
It
there's
kinda
so much
sucks.
history there too, but yeah, I mean, I just would like to try to perform at more elevated venues, right? I think that's every rapper's dream. Like everybody in the comment section, especially from Vancouver, I mean, we're grinding, and sometimes it's some pretty seedy places that we're going to, like bars or this, different venues and shit. But
And bars and bars in those smaller venues are fucking my favorite venues. That's
Oh, yeah,
my favorite. Yeah, as a consumer, that's my favorite shit. But I can understand from an artist standpoint, I want to sell out Madison Square Garden one day, or do the Sydney Opera House, or do some huge crazy venue that's maybe a 4th of July or a fucking a New Year's Day parade type thing. I don't know.
those are all great ideas. Yeah, I'll pick all those ones too if I can play. Let's go with Madison Square Garden.
There we go. MSG sell out. Let's speak it into existence. Why don't we?
Yeah, I gotta manifest that shit.
Absolutely. Because I tell you what, I mean, it seems like you got a pretty decent crew behind you. You're putting out quality shit. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
With the music videos, everything's on point. There's no reason why there shouldn't be, I don't know, Grammy nomination in your future. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think, obviously that would be every musician's dream, and that's something that I would dream of. But I mean, I try not to think I try to be a go-getter, I try to put out quality content, but I just try to keep my head focused, and I just want to try to do the best I can with my material, my craft, my consistency, and just hope that the music speaks for itself, because I know a lot of rappers are waiting to blow, and a lot of people deserve it, but I just try not to get too caught up in the numbers and the followings, and I just take pride in knowing that I'm working my ass off and being the best MC that I can be.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And I think, no, I don't think. I absolutely can visionary this shit is the independent rapper, the independent artist, instead of, because look, you do a lot of giving, right? And you get a little in return, right? As far as monetary, right? I was thinking about this, and I got a homie that runs a music marketing channel as well. He's fucking brilliant. Music Making Sense podcast for you guys out there that don't know. Instead of looking for a record deal at a company, right? Start taking on sponsorships, right? You got your numbers up, right? And then you start looking for like, hey, sunglasses person, I'll wear your sunglasses for, $10,000 a year or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever, shirt company, be like, okay, I'll wear your shit for, X amount of dollars per year, and I'll put it in all my videos and shit. So that could be a great way to supplement the income right there, because YouTubers do it all the fucking time, and I was just thinking the other day, I'm like, man, because I'm watching all these YouTubers, and as soon as their numbers get there, boom, they're running ads,
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, music kind of does that, where somebody will pay a star to be like, here, wear my sunglasses, and
Well, look at like Yeezy and Adidas, right? Like they knew that someone that with that hip hop influence was just gonna elevate their brand so much, and then he basically, like, that whole Yeezy shit just was crazy, billion-dollar shit, right?
Yeah.
And I think too, like, the sponsorship is a really great idea, and also like it helps with rappers reinforcing their brand, right?
Absolutely.
Because you see specific brands, like some rappers only wear Fendi or, Adidas. Yeah, I totally feel what you're saying. Yeah.
I think that'd be helpful, because look, the whole point of this thing is because you love it, and you can't do something you love unless there's a return on the investment, and that's just real world shit, so at some point either you have to fully commit and do the music, or you have to start getting that 9 to 5, because we all got to eat and have a roof over our head, So if there's any way, where start submitting your music to like video game companies and like independent movies and shit like that.
Licensing your music for sure.
Absolutely.
I have a lot of girlfriends in the music industry that do license distribution, and they'll have their tracks played. Like my homie, she just had her track played on one of J-Lo's produced series, which was really cool. So
it's fire.
And you're getting some payback, right?
Exactly.
Got to get some money back in the pocket, because music ain't cheap when it comes to like the videos, the photography, mixing and mastering, recording.
Yeah.
It adds up.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. I can't wait to see you guys be able to succeed and not have to worry about outside money, you know what I'm saying? Just being able to take care of yourselves by doing something you love. Even if you never become rich, that's fine. At least you'll be well taken care of, And isn't that what we all want, If you make $100,000 a year off your music, you're doing pretty good. I mean, you're on top of shit. You're not doing great, but you're doing pretty fucking good. You know what I'm saying? You could raise a family on that, three.
Well, I think if you can raise a family and, you don't have to work that 9 to 5, and that's your livelihood, then that's a blessing.
Yeah, absolutely. I love hearing that. Just in time for another song. Y'all ready for another song?
Y'all ready for this?
Yeah, I know you are. I know y'all are. Let me get this loaded up right here. I gotta hear this Boss Up again. I was showing my homie.
Oh yeah, you guys played that one time, right?
Yeah,
I tuned in on that.
I was showing my homie right before we went live. I was like, "This is the artist I'm about to interview," and he's like, "Okay." So we got Cassette in the house. Make sure you guys take advantage of those links in the description. This one's called Boss Up. It's a bop. Y'all ready? I'm gonna drop the link. Hold up. Let's go.
Word.
Talk about his dick fake, there's no intelligence. I checked your catalog and your subjects are just repetitive. I call you out, you call me negative. You just so sensitive. Hate to blow your ego, but this flow is just competitive. No negotiation, cause you know I'm motivated. That's an overstatement. While you rappers, you just overrated. Don't even say shit, my flow is abrasive. You know that I made it, so load up the pavement. Don't try to fight this, you dead weight, lifeless. Straight out the gate, I know what you say. Stay in your lane, cause I'm running this race. Radiate like the sun in your face, and I'm here to stay, and you're just running away. You wanna name drop me in the same spot, chilling out with the same dudes. You a stage prop, you the page drop. That's why you gotta pay for views. Scrolling through my comments, but I gotta rise above it. While you watching all my stories, so I guess you gotta love it. Boss up, boss up, boss up, boss up. It's a long way to the top, just a boss up. I be dropping all this dead weight, just a boss up. I pay him no mind, they block. We bossed up. Time is money, money's time. Don't stop, we bossed up. I'm a game changer, paper chaser. We bossed up. I'm on my way, I'll see you later. We bossed up. I pay him no mind, they blocked. We bossed up. Time is money, money's time. Don't stop, we bossed up. Fuck the rumors and computers, yo, I'm working independent. More concerned about my future than the followings and mentions. Yo, I gotta keep it moving. I'm investing in my spending. I'm improving with this music. I'm not worried about what's trending. Fuck your manners, up your standards. Hop on stage, I go bananas. In this game, I do some damage. Yeah, Cassette, she just so savage. Can't compete with Cass, I'm speaking facts. In the past, I'm leaving that. With this cash, best believe I'm needing that. Play no games with the card that I dealt. I'm heavyweight champ with a wearing a belt. Need nobody, I do it myself with a drip so hot you can feel that I melt. Hey Cass, how long you been rapping since day one? I've been making it happen. The kid in the boss and no compassion. Ain't feeling y'all, so I had to adapt it. Fuck boys in my DMs trying to send me dick pics. On a different level, best believe I'm not with it. Let's talk business, either stop it or you with it. I'll leave your neck twisted like a zombie apocalyptic. Scrolling through my comments, but I gotta rise above it. While you watching all my stories, so I guess you gotta love it. Boss up, boss up. Yeah, boss up, boss up, boss up. Boss up. It's a long way to the top, just a boss up. I be dropping all this dead weight, just a boss up. I pay him no mind, they block. We bossed up. Time is money, money's time. Don't stop, we bossed up. I'm a game changer, paper chaser. We bossed up. I'm on my way, I'll see you later. We bossed up. I pay him no mind, they blocked. We bossed up. Time is money, money's time. Don't stop, we bossed up.
Yeah, Cassette hitting you with that boss up flex on him.
That was a fun video.
That looked fun. I always
Yeah.
have fun when I'm throwing $100 bills around.
Yeah. I know, I remember you guys were watching that video. You're like, is that Canadian money?
Yeah, I was
what?
trying to figure out exactly where you were located. I was like, that's not USA money.
That looks like Monopoly money, doesn't it?
You know, the thing is, like, it does look very odd. I've seen some Australian money. That shit look odd to me. But I imagine our money looks odd to you.
Yeah, it's like one thing I really like though about American money is you guys have the $1 bills. So you could have like a fat stack of $1 bills and feel like you got lots of money in your pocket.
That is true. Y'all don't have $1 bills, huh? Just a coin?
Back in the 90s, we had a $2 bill, but that got removed. And we have the toonies.
Okay.
Toonies is a $2 and a loonie is $1.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be watching this Canadian show. It's called Corner Gas.
Yeah. I know the one girl that was the main character with the brown hair. She's from my hometown.
For real?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Lacey, I think her name was.
Yeah, Lacey, the one in the diner, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love that show, man. I watch that show almost every night before I go to bed.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
$1 everywhere. What? I want $1. I need $1. I need probably like a few of them, be honest with you. I got some shit to do. But this ain't about me. This is about you, Cassette. So, do you ever get writer's block?
Oh, yeah.
What's some of the tricks and tips to get around that you've learned?
Yeah, it's funny. I was just talking about this One thing I've noticed is weed definitely helps with my writer's block.
Nice.
I mean, I'm not an avid smoker by any means, but it just really helps with the focus. It helps kind of get to inhibitions, no inhibitions when you're just more experimental, I
Yeah.
find. But yeah, I mean, writer's block happens and it gets very frustrating, especially like, if you got a paid feature you got to do for someone or you're just feeling the pressure. I think, for me, sometimes you just gotta walk away. Like you gotta be like, okay, like I gotta come back at this another day. Also sometimes, I just try to keep my pen game sharp and try to write like almost every day. So even if it's not something good, just try to put it out there and come back to it. But yeah, I mean, writing bars is kind of like a puzzle piece, so you're just trying to piece it all together. But sometimes I'll just throw on like female rappers really inspire me, so sometimes I'll just throw on something that's badass, some just kind of generate that bad bitch energy from another bad bitch and just get the pen game flowing. But
What's your
um,
go to? What some MC Light, some Debrat,
like, geez, I like Winnie a lot. She's badass.
Whitney Payton?
Whitney Payton, so, but this girl's
Oh,
called Winnie.
oh
People thought that
Winnie.
yeah,
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know if you know her, Wynee. She's like this white chick with blonde
Oh,
hair, but
she's
she's
like
just
in
so good.
the Pacific Northwest somewhere, like Seattle or something.
I think so.
Yeah, she
She's
pretty
badass.
fire. Yeah.
Yeah, well, listen, like Saw Rock is really good. Um, I really like, yeah, Lisa Marie. She's not doing much anymore, but or Little Kim I really love. But yeah, even I'll throw on some Cardi B and shit and just
Hell yeah.
like I don't necessarily resonate with a lot of Cardi B shit, but like she's got some bangers and she's talented and she can really just get that vibe going.
You get that fucking boss up energy on them.
100%.
Facts.
Because actually, it's funny that Boss Up track was kind of inspired by her song Money. It's kind of
See,
that same vibe.
you gotta have a flex track every once in a while, and I'm okay with that. You know, but then you got other songs. You know what I'm saying, that are meaningful to you, meaningful for other people, and you can connect on like a thinkable level instead of just a physical level. Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like
absolutely.
there's a lot of possibilities, storytelling, and I mean, I got a lot of flex tracks, but I'm working on an album right now, and I'm like, I just finished this track with Lozen, and that was
Yeah,
definitely like a more meaningful track,
yeah,
just to try to like get reach the audience in a more relatable way.
yeah, absolutely. That's what's
Mhm.
up. So, if
Yeah.
you had to pick an artist that has passed away to do a collab with out of any genre, what would that artist be?
Oh, any genre?
Any genre.
I think if I could do a song with anybody, it would probably be like Kurt Cobain. I really love his music. He's a fantastic writer, singer,
Yeah.
songwriter. Um, I really, really love Everlast too, like Whitey Ford. I'd love to do a track with him too.
Did he just recently
Oh
pass?
wait, he didn't die. Sorry,
Oh,
I got lost.
I
Sorry,
was.
I got off track there.
But he
I
would be
was just thinking
dope
of
because
people
he
I
used to
love.
rap
No,
and
he's
now
not
he
dead.
sings.
Sorry,
But
spaced
you're
out on there.
hey, but you're absolutely right. I mean, he's a vocalist now, but he used to rap. House of Pain.
Oh, fuck. I saw him live. I was blown away.
He's still rapping.
He, oh, he is incredible. Like, I'm sorry, I have like a big thing for him. He was doing like his bluesy shit, but then he brought in like the House of Pain. Um, he had an album too. I think it was something of the living the dead. Oh, sorry, I forgot that one, but it's like a few years old. But there was still a lot of like rapping going on in there, and he's still got it.
That's
But
what's
yeah,
up.
he's still alive. I don't want to spread some misinformation. But
Yeah,
yeah, I think too, just like the old school cats too. Like Big L is one of my all-time favorite rappers. He's gone now. Like obviously, like Biggie. ODB would be really dope too.
That would be a cool feature. I remember
Hmm.
ICP got an ODB feature, and that was so fire.
Wow. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I love Insane Clown Posse. I don't know if you know who they are, but I love them.
Yeah, I know who they are. Yeah.
Okay. that they are the ones who got me on the underground path. You know, and once I
Okay.
found Insane Clown Posse, I really didn't listen to a lot of radio after that.
Yeah.
And you know, I was always searching for some shit that nobody heard of. You know, and I'm just like, this is the shit, dude. I don't want to listen to the radio no more.
Right.
Especially after, you know, probably right around the era of like Nelly, you know, around Nelly time. It's
Okay. Kind of
right
like the
after
early
that.
2000s.
Yeah, right after that, I kind of just turned it off.
Oh man, there was some good music coming out in like the early 2000s, 2010. And then it kind of fell off, I feel like after 2010.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
know, I probably heard the good stuff, you know, here and there in a movie somewhere, you know, and
Well, I mean, like, like 50 Cent, Eminem was like kind of came up in 98 and he was
yeah,
killing it in the early 2000s.
I'd say probably
Nelly,
about by
Ludacris.
2000. I'd say probably about 2005, 2006. I turned it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
But yeah, Saint Lunatics, you know, Ludacris, all them, you know,
Totally.
fire.
All the like dirty South rap.
Outcast, you know,
Yeah.
running through, you know, and shit. So I mean, up till about that point. After that, I kind of, no more mainstream shit.
Yeah. I can understand. I don't listen to a lot of mainstream shit either.
But the mainstream shit I do listen to is in other genres. You know,
Okay. Like
like
what?
like if I were going to listen to uh, uh, you know, classic rock, it'd be all the Led Zeppelins, all the fucking, you know, old shit, Iron Maidens, and
Oh hell yeah. I listen to that shit. Like
yeah,
yeah, I mean I really like there's some amazing musicians out there that don't get enough shine, but yeah, I think too like hip hop is so influenced by different genres of music. I think it's important to be familiarized with different genres because it's totally infused, totally a lot of samples, a lot of yeah, just a lot of other genres of music are infused with hip hop, right?
yeah,
You
and
can
that
technically even do a hip hop song. All you need to do is take any kind of music and just put on some hip hop drum lines, and you're good to go.
facts. I mean, hip hop is definitely the universal music.
Hmm.
You've heard it now blended with everything, from
Yeah,
jazz to country to rock to pop. I mean, everything.
yeah,
And it is no, it isn't probably. It is absolutely the most universal music.
hmm
Like you couldn't
yeah.
make a disco country record. It would not work.
It wouldn't work.
You know what I'm
No.
saying? But you could make a disco rap record, you know what I'm saying? Like it would not be a
Hmm.
thing. You know, you'd have the fucking little spinny ball and everything on
Challenge
that bitch.
accepted, bro.
Facts. You gotta make me a beat.
Well, there's a lot of music too, like the sampling that was derived from like old school like Motown,
Yes.
or like Etta James, or just Sam Cooke, like a lot of
Old
those samples.
20s music.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, you
a
could
lot
really
of
go back
jazz.
through any era. You know, I mean, I think the thing that that is most profound is that it is really loved on every continent of this planet as well. People in other
Yeah,
countries are doing amazing things with hip hop too.
absolutely. I was working with these people from Chile, and we put out a song, and working with them a little bit still, and we got some radio play out in Colombia and Chile, and I was listening
Hey,
to that, and it was like amazing
that's
old school
so
style boom bap shit. Like they're just rapping in Spanish, but it was like again a universal sound that sounded um, similar to what we're listening to in North America. But yeah, it's like I mean I think too like I heard France is one of the biggest countries in Europe for hip hop too.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
I love
someone was
hearing
telling
it.
me that.
I haven't heard too much French rap because I don't, speak French. But I've heard a lot of, other languages in rap, Spanish, German, other, and I even heard Icelandic rap.
Wow.
They're amazing. I have no idea what they're saying, but you can always feel the vibe, right? Like you understand, like when they're trying to convey, like either love or anger, or whatever, emotion. You can still feel that vibe in them. It's fucking dope.
Yeah, I think is it Sabak Red? I think he's from the Netherlands too, right?
Who?
He's a Sabak Red. He's
I
from
don't
the
think
Snow
I've heard of him.
Goons.
I've heard of Snow Goons.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
in the Snow Goons, and I'm pretty sure they're from Europe too. So
Yeah, I believe so. I don't know exactly where, but I believe they are. And Australia has an amazing rap scene. Like
yeah, they do.
Their mainstream shit is all like underground dudes that just talk about their lives,
Yeah.
And it's fucking great. Like it's so cool. UK is killing it. Ireland's fucking doing things. Like it is so cool to see it on other countries, and they're really embracing it, not just like fucking around with it.
Yeah, my mom was born in Ireland, my brother too, so my roots are from there, and I went to Dublin, and there's a hip hop scene out there. There's a battle rap scene out there. It's a
Hell
small
yeah.
country, but they still got the hip hop music flowing down over there. So.
Facts. There's a dude from Ireland. Well, no, he's from Florida, but he lives in Ireland now. His name's Red Wolf. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he was a battle rapper out there. He might still be a battle rapper out there, but he puts out albums too. But dude's nice.
I was listening to him today.
Yeah, I'll be fucking with them people out there, man. I got you, Kahuna. Absolutely. Kahuna wants to listen to that cipher.
Oh, word up. Yeah, what up, Kahuna? How's it going?
He said,
I saw one of your comments about the cassette chains.
You got that merch?
That one's a special one, but I could make some merch like that. It'd be cool. It's cool if people were interested in that.
Hell yeah. We gonna listen to Dear God?
Does Kahuna want to listen to that cipher
Oh,
track?
he wants to listen to Cypher. That's how quick I forget shit. That's why I don't write shit down. This is
It's all good, man.
that freestyle show, you know what I'm saying? This damn computer, bro. Alright. We got Cassette, Simfloy, and Reflection.
Self-employed and reflections. Yeah.
Self-employed. Okay. Employee. Self-employed.
Employed. Yeah, self-employed. Yeah.
I don't know why I was saying it like an F. That's crazy.
That's okay.
Shout out to
Shout out to Weed.
Yeah, I was gonna say your freaking chick is puffing on a blunt
Facts.
right now.
They gonna hit you with that Cypher League. Let's go.
They saw me come and close the gate up, but I broke the lock and watched them flee from the heat. The flow was molten rock. I smashed proper, bitch. Welcome to the rap slaughter. Marsh pit, heavy metal like dirty tap water. When I was born, I flipped the nurse off and slapped the doctor and filled my bottle with half sriracha and half vodka. Started shining like a diamond. That's a rare find. Knew that I could rhyme, but wouldn't suck dick for airtime. Now I'm rapping in the streets. Can you spare a dime? They swear it's fire, barely rhymers. Where were there inside? I'm verified. Walk by and left them paralyzed. Terrified, check the pulse to see if they're alive. This sweet as sugar brought the heat and left them caramelized. The silent loves his hipsters and swears that they're the vibe. Eyes that see through your soul, I wouldn't stare at mine. Whole tendencies is all I see, these poor married guys. She gave me sloppy, now I'm shooting it out. How to tell if a bitch's lying is when she moving her mouth. This life here became so lame with all your woke shit. This clown world could suck my whole dick until it's choking. I broke in and played my song on your station. Got tasered by security cause I wasn't a Freemason.
that,
A Luciferian rappers I'm used to burying them. I'm a killer whale in the pool that can't get used to the aquarium.
Fuck outta here.
Best beware of him, I lit is true hip-hop. My bar scared the shit out the algorithm on TikTok. Now I reach 29 people a post. My mind's scary as a ghost. Getting live here on the coast. It's full of studio gangsters that probably wanna be 50. This game is narcissistic and fruity like P. Diddy. My rap's popping like the back on Brazilians. Enough to crack the net with this shit like Cat Williams.
All I see is face tats and these rappers fucking whining. No take back in the cities with the crackers and the sirens. They preying on the weak so that they choose violence. It's time to speak up, I ain't suffering in silence. It's perfect timing like the universe aligning. Manifest the blessings with the ultraviolet shining. It's time to formulate a plan, coordinate my brand. Wearing all these Jordans you can't afford like damn. Feminine energy in the full more melodics. Adrenaline deadly, I won't stop till I got it. Bring heat to the streets, it's feeling like the tropics. Sign the dotted line and now I'm dropping deposits. It's feeling toxic, it's time to change the narrative. I'm the hot pick of hip hop, no comparison. Hungry to rap and now you salty in the comments. I waste no time with these faulty concepts. Using common sense so you think again. Welcome to the Shark Tank, sink or swim.
Going out to the hardcore hip hop.
Halt forward, move back, son, it ain't my damn fault. Yo, you can't stop a civil war, fuck pepper and salt. Spitting like a thirsty camel, more lines in on asphalt. I reached out to your people like I'm tweaked out on bath salts. This is verbal assault, watch them win by default. You pamper by Pinot Grigio while I sip on the malt. It's like you're hating on me, all you do is blackball a G. I'm swinging my black balls, which y'all can't see me. Screaming help me, attention deficit like a bathroom selfie. These unhealthy melodies overwhelming propel me. And tell me you ain't shit, cause you came from the wealthy. The night I got stabbed, it hurt like hell. Now you can tell I'm energized like a Duracell. Cleaned up my act like I bathed in Puracell. Like AI, the naked I can't reveal. Clones ain't real, nah, my Achilles heel.
All I gotta say is I want to go rap in some weed. That would be fun. That's just a banger. I haven't heard that one before. That shit is a banger.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I got another cypher track coming out with RZ and QB Mac. We just shot a video for it too, so it's kind of like a cypher style track too.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
What's coming up in the new year for you?
Well, I got a lot of things going on the go right now. I'm doing a podcast right now. It's called the Mixtape Podcast with my best friend Luca. Basically, you know, we're just starting out. We're on episode 3. I mean, it's kind of funny, honestly. We're talking about weed because I got baked before we did the 3rd episode, and then Luca's like, you make sure that camera, our mic's not in front of my face, right? The mic's not in front of my face. I'm like, we got it, bro. It's all good. And then we play it back and the mic's sitting in front of his face. I forgot to turn on the production lights. So I'm going to be smoking weed after setup.
There you go. There you go.
But yeah, so we're doing a podcast. It's super fun. I just was in the studio on Saturday. I was in the studio for like 5 hours, but we were grinding. So I'm working on the album right now. I just finished off a track for that. I got also another visual coming out. I did a remix of Fuel from Eminem.
Nice.
Yeah, I was really inspired by that, The Death of Slim Shady. So I just did a remix of that, and we shot a little visual. That's going to be coming out. And then the cypher track that I just talked about is going to be coming out too. It's called the Boombox Beast. So yeah, it's pretty much just got this podcast, got that the album in the works, and I got some tracks coming out at the same time.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. So you guys make sure you're following the socials. Make sure you're following all of the streaming platforms. You'll be able to catch all those records coming out. And yeah, videos and all the good stuff about to come, and you can watch the backlog if you're not familiar with the work. So let's go get those numbers up and get those sponsorships in the house.
Yeah, word up. I really appreciate everybody tuning in. Please subscribe to both the channels. It really makes a difference for all of us. I'm just answering Kahuta's question Fuel Beat track on the album. No, that's not on the album because it's a remix. It's a remix I'm doing. But I kind of got my producer to change the beat up a little bit, so I'm hoping I can upload that to Spotify because it's badass verse. So
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
yeah,
Because as soon as you tweak that beat a little bit, you should be able to get the paperwork done on it and get it up there on
yeah,
Spotify.
yeah.
That'd be
It's
fine.
tweaked out a little bit, so hopefully there's no clearance issues.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And no shout out to copyright. You do not
No.
get a copyright shout out.
Man, I'm getting my own tracks taken down on my platforms. Like, sorry, you don't own the rights to that. I'm like, yes, I do.
Oh,
I do own the rights to that. That's actually a registered song with SoCan. So,
dude.
um, go fuck yourself, Facebook.
Wow, they're that bad, huh?
Oh, I was doing a little, like we were talking about earlier, me doing those little content videos and had my own song taken down. And I mean, I disputed it, but I mean, it's so frustrating.
Yeah. Yeah, that is wow, that's wild. I mean, I
Mhm.
deal with it a lot, but I don't own any of the music, so I have to just deal with it, and I'm okay with it because I understand what it is. But for an artist to have all the clearances taken care of and still be having
Mhm.
to deal with that shit, that's amazing.
Yeah,
And not in a good way.
I know it's frustrating.
3 minutes.
3 minutes, okay. Look, we got about 2.5 minutes on this Zoom call, so I didn't want it to end again in the middle of a sentence. I'm
Okay,
trying
no
to
problem.
keep big alert, going. I'm just going to go ahead and close it out now, and you can just return in about 2 seconds. Okay.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah.
We'll be right back, folks. Again, I hope you guys are having a great week. It's Wednesday. It's on that hump day. So if you got someone next to you, you want to show them some love, wait until after the podcast, and then you guys can get freaky. Real good. Real good. Too easy.
I'm just not going to say what I was going to put in the chat after you said that. 'Cause I'm the only one next to you right now.
Oh yeah, don't do that. I don't want that smoke. I don't want that smoke, Alex.
Get out of here, bro.
You out of here?
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah, fucking, Chris, you can have the...
All right, brother. We'll see you soon.
I might never see you again.
It's raining outside.
Hey, we back in? Okay.
We are back. We are back. We are back with Cassette. How you doing?
Good.
I don't see you though.
Oh shit. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
There
There
we
she
go.
is. Yeah. Welcome back.
Thank you. Oh, I see some people are commenting on some of my videos. I really appreciate that shit.
See, that's love right there. That's
I
SGR crew
appreciate
love.
that shit.
Hell yeah. I mean, they love music as much as I do, so I'm so happy to have, met these folks and really be able to journey. Like, this is our 7th year, and
Good for you. Congratulations.
thank you. I mean, we're a very small corner of the internet, but I think the people that that really fuck with music are the people who fuck with the underground music. So I'm so happy to have these people in my life. That's just
Yeah,
a
I
fact.
mean, and I think too, it's like you could have a huge number of subscribers, but actually the ones that are tuning in, subscribing, liking, commenting, watching the episodes, those are the day ones. Those are more important than anything else.
Absolutely. And they all be wearing that blue suit, looking all sweet in the chat. You know what I'm saying? They got that blue suit on with the little wrench gang. That's how we do it. It's just easier for me to get links from them out of the chat.
Oh, right on. Well, they're participating, right? So
Hmm. Constantly.
that's good.
It's it's probably one of the best communities on YouTube. Not just here on my channel. I'm talking about the underground circuit. You probably can't find another better. Just very little beef in the community, which is crazy. And I love that because we try to press, positive vibes out here all the time, and just telling people, I love you. You know what I'm saying? I love all of you. You just tell somebody you love them, it's all good.
Let it out, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, that's great. I'm glad to hear that. Like, it takes time to gain that following. So I'm sure if you look back at when you previously started this and where you're at now, it made some huge gains with that.
And of course, I've changed the channel model over the years. I just go live now. I don't do any pre-recorded videos and put those out anymore. And
Okay.
even if I did a pre-recorded video, I'd do very little editing at all in it, because who wants to sit there and watch somebody edit out every fifth word they said? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some fake shit. If you know what I'm saying? Like,
you got to keep it authentic.
Absolutely. I mean, once you sit in front of somebody for 5 or 7 years, you know what I'm saying? That's that motherfucker. You know who this guy is. There's no way. There's no fucking way, for hours and hours and hours a week. Because I'll do 3 of these interviews, so there's 6 hours. And then I'll do 3 or 4 hours on Friday. So there's, 10, 12 hours a week, online.
Cool. That's dope.
That's Captain Beast shit, baby. I'm an idiot. Yo. So, do you like to cook?
I love to cook, yeah.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
I would say my favorite thing to cook is probably chicken parmesan. I nailed that one out of the park. And yeah, like baked spaghetti, lasagna. I've been really fucking with the Asian foods lately too. Like I made a really good like lemongrass chicken vermicelli bowl.
Ooh. With the rice and stuff?
Pardon me?
With the rice and stuff?
Yeah. Or you could do the vermicelli noodles, and then you do the spring rolls, the lemongrass chicken, the cilantro, the crushed peanuts, the fried onions on top, peanut sauce, hoisin sauce. Shit's good to go.
Hell yeah. And the reason I ask is because at some point I'm going to have a studio. And in that studio I'm going to have a kitchenette. And in that kitchenette we're going to have a show called What You Cooking. And the artist is going to bring a recipe, just one recipe. We're going to cook it. And then we're going to sit down, eat it, and talk music about what you're cooking on.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, I think that would be amazing.
You guys could do like the Martha Stewart Snoop Dogg, just get super stoned.
Yeah. So we'll have to get you on to make some of that food, you know what I'm saying?
That'd be fun. Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, and we'll share the recipe with the audience, and then they can make it too.
Sounds good.
Yeah. But they call it pancetta. You should try it. Okay.
Well, I'm excited to try. When I go to Italy, I'm really excited to try the food there.
Bet.
Yeah.
You might not come home.
Like go to Naples and try the pizza. It's gonna be fun.
Are you?
Well, I got this little excursion booked where I'm going to Tuscany, and we're gonna be like on the farm, and then they cook the meal for you, and you like sit in this dining area on the farm. And
that sounds fire.
I know, I'm so excited.
I bet you the view is gonna be amazing. Oh yeah, that's gonna be some dope shit right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have your all your plans laid out for where you're gonna be and where you're gonna travel to, the sites you'll see over there.
Oh yeah, I got it all figured out.
I was trying to think of the fucking word. I know it starts with a T, but I can't remember. I want to
like my itinerary.
There you go. Yeah, it starts with an I. I mean, even more of an idiot.
Yeah, I'm gonna land in Rome. I'm gonna go to Venice, Florence, and then gonna go up to Milan, and then I'm gonna spend a couple days. It's like this Luango. It's like this Italian Swiss town. And then I'm gonna go down to this coast, like Sorrento, Capri, the coast area. Yeah, I got it all figured out. It's gonna be like a 14-day excursion.
I wonder if they got like a hot air balloon ride there on the coast. That'd be fire.
That would be fire to see like the little boats and stuff on the above the mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. That
that's
does
so
sound
beautiful
sick.
there. Like I'm just a history buff. I love that shit. So like just going to the Vatican Museum and the Statue of David. I mean, even like the history of Venice is incredible. You know, and to see the Colosseum, just shit like that just gets my it just does it for me. I love that shit.
Hell yeah. So you like the movie Gladiator, I take it?
Oh hell yeah, I do.
Hell yeah.
I just saw the second one with Denzel Washington.
Oh shit, I didn't even know there was a second one. That's crazy.
What? Yeah,
Yeah.
it was on theaters. It's actually really good. I was a bit skeptical because the first one was really good and it's kind of hard to top. But as soon as I saw Denzel Washington, he's got it right in my book, so it's a good one.
You talk about major league actor right there. That dude's
Yeah.
Morgan
Yeah,
Freeman, you know what I'm saying? Like that's A-list shit right there.
Yeah, so no, check it out. It's good. But yeah, I'm just really excited. Like we're gonna go to Pompeii too. I don't know if you know much about Pompeii, but that's where the volcano erupted and took the whole village out
That's right.
in like
Yeah.
470 or something, like 2,000 years ago. And they actually preserved because the lava went over some of the bodies and it like preserved the bodies.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, so that's gonna be really, really interesting.
That's wild, man.
I got my dog here. She wants to say hi.
I see the puppy in the back. Hey, buddy, how you doing, baby girl? Oh, aren't you beautiful? What's her
She's
name?
in her name's Ivy. She's in almost all the podcast episodes.
Hi, Ivy.
She's
Is
out
an
and about
Ivy
with
pretty
me.
girl? Yes, you are.
Oh,
I see
she's
you.
a good girl.
I see you.
Oh,
She is adorable.
thank you.
I miss my puppy. I had a rat terrier for 20 years, and he
Oh.
died in my arms, and I was sad.
Oh, that's you know what? I absolutely dread that day.
Yeah, it
It's
sucks.
awful. Like you know, when you get a pet, it's inevitable when that day's gonna come. It's not easy. My dad had to put his dog down, and he's a tough guy. Like my dad's like a big biker kind of guy, and when his dog died, like it was soul crushing for him. We couldn't even talk about it without triggering him.
Yeah.
And then he had a bandana. He's probably gonna get mad at me saying this to you guys, but he had a bandana of that she wore every day. And he kept that in his back pockets for like years.
Oh, that's love right there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I feel you, man. It's devastating.
Absolutely. You know, I mean, Lil Homie did his thing for 20 fucking years, man. That was crazy.
So he was 20 years old.
Yeah, he had just turned 20. He was probably like 2 weeks past 20. And
Wow.
I don't know, it's something with his breathing. Like he was.
Well, you're lucky to have him live that long. Like,
Yeah, exactly. And
that's
he was
such
a
a
cool ass
blessing.
dog. Like I was on my way to the vet to have him put down because he was having so much trouble, and I was just like, there's no reason to. But on the way to go put him down, he passed away in my arms. My mom was driving
wow.
me, and I was like, I was sad, but at the same time, I was like, "You're such a good dog. You just saved me $250." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Or you could also think about it that you were his dad and he wanted to be with you during his last moments.
true that. True that.
Yeah.
He's like, you know, you're my papa, and we gonna be together.
Yeah. I'm
That's
not
a
going to the hospital. I'm dying right with dad.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna be in some cold white room just all fucking stabbing me with shit.
No, I know it's hard. Like Ivy and she's like my child. We go everywhere with each other. When I filmed the last video, she was with me when we were filming, and the video guy took some footage of her. So I hope he includes that in the video.
Nice, hell yeah. Say, send me that B-roll, man. Come on, I need that.
Yeah, totally.
Because I go back and I look pictures at my dog, you know, every once in a while. You know, I'll be like, what up, little homie?
Aw.
You know?
Do you ever think about getting another dog?
Nope,
No.
never. Another animal? Nah, I'm good. I just don't
It's a
make
big
enough
commitment.
money to take care of another animal. Maybe if I make enough money to take care of another animal, you know. Right now I'm kind of just working for myself and doing like lawns and clean out garages and shit, you know, because fuck going to work for somebody, you know. But if I did, I probably would, you know. I do like the company of an animal, you know. But food costs so fucking much. I'd barely be able to feed myself, and I feel terrible.
Well, you just get another little dog. They don't eat much.
Yeah, well, yeah, it really didn't. I probably spent about $15-20 a month on food, you know.
Yeah.
Like, to be
About
honest.
a cup a day with some treats.
Yeah.
But I think it's more to the commitment. Like, you know, when you get a dog, like, you know, you're going to have to put another 20 years in.
Yeah. Because I don't like big dogs. You know, I like smaller dogs. I take
Yeah,
care
me
of
too.
myself. Yeah.
Yeah, I like little dogs too.
They're lap dogs. I mean, you get a 40-50 pound dog on your lap, you're like, all right, dude, get up. You know, this is enough.
Well, yeah, or if you want to travel or just, it's just way more, like even bathing them. I used to have a really big dog and bathing him was a nightmare.
Oh, I imagine, yeah.
Trying to get him in the tub. This 80-pound Rottweiler wrestling him to get in the tub.
And you thought you took a lot of shampoo with that long hair, right?
Yeah.
Like that motherfucker took the whole damn bottle and it wasn't enough.
Yeah. Yeah, no, big dogs are a lot more high maintenance.
Yeah. We will definitely check out Dear God Kahuna. And Dark Co would like to know, Cassette, what are the pet peeves or annoying things Americans do in Canada or what not to do in Canada?
Sorry, so what annoys me about Americans in terms of being a Canadian? Is that what you're asking?
Probably like if Americans go to Canada, what we do in Canada that might annoy you?
I don't know. Honestly, like I know things are a little bit touchy with the whole tariff thing going on. So Canada is not too happy with the Americans in that regard, but
Just know that we still love you.
well, I still love you guys too.
Facts.
Yeah, no, like honestly, I don't know because like I find American people to be super friendly. Like, I have a couple American friends that are great people, so I don't know if I've necessarily had a bad experience from Americans in Canada.
Is it like if I come to Canada and I start saying, you know, degrees of Fahrenheit, is that something that would be like, dude, it's Celsius, bitch, shut up?
I think they just wouldn't know what you're talking about. Like,
Right,
it's
right.
the same thing. Like, I've been performing a little bit out in Seattle, and I was saying kilometers. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's only about 67 kilometers from Seattle, and they didn't know what I was talking about.
They're like, what's that in miles, though?
Yeah, they didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. Yeah, I think too, like a lot of my American homies are always comment with me about that we have free healthcare.
Okay.
And that seems to always be like a big discussion, you know, because, you know, like even for example, when I went to Venice Beach, I was telling you about, I was on my bicycle and this guy fell on a lip of concrete, just smashed his head open.
Oh my God.
I came running over or on my bike to help him, and I said, "Someone call an ambulance!" And they got so mad at me. They're like, "What do you mean call a fucking ambulance? I can't afford that shit. Like, don't call 911. Stop!" But like, as a Canadian, I wouldn't have even thought about something like that, right?
Yeah, because just a ride in the ambulance is like $2,500.
Yeah. So, but I don't know, man. I just think it's people are just annoyed with the whole like Trump saying that Canada's going to be the 51st state and this slapping on these like 25% tariffs. Like you should see the Canadian grocery stores right now. All the American products are full shelf. All the Canadian products are absolutely bare. So everybody out here is just purchasing Canadian products right now.
Hell yeah. Well, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. I mean, I take no offense to anything. That's two governments trying to hash it out, you know?
Oh, I know. And that has nothing to do with us. Like,
yeah.
honestly, like when I was performing out in Seattle, I honestly thought everybody out there was almost nicer, like more receptive to my music, more welcoming.
Well, you know, Canadians be nice as a motherfucker, dog. Like, you guys are known globally for being very kind people.
I don't know, man. There's some pricks around here.
I
I was
mean,
thinking about that. Everyone's like,
every
oh,
garden
Canadians are
has a
so
weed. You
polite.
know what I'm saying? Like every garden has a weed. Like that. Let's just be honest. But you guys are very nice. I mean, every Canadian that I've ever spoke to has been very nice. You know. So I
And you know
mean,
what? It's not like I have a lot. It's not like I've been down to like New York or something. I bet they're pretty pushy over there compared to up here.
well, you probably get a bit more abrasive people out there, I would imagine. I never got to walk around in New York yet, as an adult. I was out there once as a child. I don't even really remember it. I got a grandma that used to live out there, and we went and visit her. But, um, California is very nice. I mean, we got
Oh, I
nice
had
people
a
here.
great time in California. Like I
Yeah.
met so many friends. Like I just went and rode my bike down to Venice Beach and hung out with like the hippies in the sand and
Oh, yeah.
but yeah, I don't have too much to speak on about American people. I have really great experiences with them.
Do you have, like, any foods, like, Americans would eat that you guys wouldn't eat?
I don't know. I think when I think about American food, it's just like really greasy, cheesy. You know what I mean? Everything you guys do out there is supersized. They do it bigger in Texas, they say, but
Right.
um, I don't know. Like, I think Canadians was a bit similar, but like, it's unfortunate. Like, one thing I'd love to do is go down south to try like the comfort food that you guys have,
Yeah.
some soul food.
Some chicken
Like,
fried steak and some gravy.
yeah, New Orleans and just try that shit, like some smoked barbecue food, because
Mm.
some of the Canadian restaurants out here, they try to do it, but it just doesn't hit the
You guys
mark.
don't have Canadian barbecue though?
Oh, yeah, we do, but like the restaurant's literally called Memphis Blues, so
Okay. So
it's
they
just
try to do
emulating Memphis.
a Memphis
Just
take.
yeah, taking a spin off of like Louisiana food and stuff like that. But
Okay.
I don't know. Like I know a couple of my American homies didn't really know what like a poutine was. They didn't know what pierogies were. I was really shocked that they didn't know what pierogies were.
I like pierogies.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and like ketchup chips was another one that we have in Canada. No,
See,
my
I don't know
American
about
friend never
that.
tried.
That
The
sounds
ketchup
crazy.
chips slap. I'm telling
Really?
you, man. I'll
Okay.
send you a bag if I can one day. They're
Okay.
good.
Hell yeah.
It's a big thing out here is the
Well,
ketchup chips.
hell yeah. When you come down to the studio, bring that bag of motherfucking ketchups.
I promise
Chips.
I will. I
Also,
will.
I've also wanted to try poutine. I've never tried poutine. You guys fuck
Oh,
with it over there?
oh, absolutely we do.
Okay. Because I love gravy and I love French fries and I
I
love
love
cheese.
gravy. It's just funny how you say that. Yeah, no, it's good food. You know, you can always make it yourself too.
Well, I guess I could, but I want the authentic. I,
Well, you just make a bomb ass gravy and you get some cheese curds and you put them on some hot French fries. There
now
you
what?
go.
Now what's a cheese curd?
So a cheese curd is like these chunks of cheese. It's like a Quebecois thing, like a Quebec thing, but
Okay.
it's just chunks of cheese. Like you could Google it and see what I mean, but they're just like big crumbles of cheese. They're like
Okay.
curds.
Okay.
Yeah,
They should have it out here in the cheese part.
I hope so.
I don't think I've never looked for it, so I've probably never seen it. 'Cause I never looked for
So
it.
you can make it yourself.
Okay.
But I get it. You want the authentic shit.
Man, I know Tim Hortons is better than Dunkin' Donuts.
Yo, Tim Hortons has really gone downhill lately. It's
Really?
unfortunate.
Oh, that's sad.
Tim Hortons used to be like a staple of the Canadian community, and
Yeah, I think you could maybe in its earlier days, you probably compare Tim Hortons to Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's here in America. We don't have Buc-ee's in California though.
okay, I don't think I know that one.
Yeah, I think it's more like Texas.
Right.
But I heard good things.
Yeah.
People be wearing their T-shirts. I'm like, why would you wear a gas station T-shirt? But apparently the shit.
Yeah. Sorry, could you repeat that?
Oh, I'm just saying they be wearing like the Buc-ee's T-shirts,
Okay.
You know, and I'm like, why would you wear like? Basically, it's a gas station. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Represent.
right, but it's got to be like the best shit on earth, dude. If you're gonna wear their shirt, you know, like you buy it, you're gonna buy the shirt, and then you're gonna wear the shirt. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, unfortunately, Tim Hortons has really gone downhill. It's unfortunate.
Are you more coffee or tea?
Coffee, 100%.
So going to Italy, you gonna be fucking up some coffee.
Oh, man, I'm so excited. I'm going to be absolutely getting on the espresso train for sure. But they do things different in Europe, I heard, like apparently like Italians, they don't really drink coffee after a certain point in the day. They got all these little rules,
Okay.
but I'm sure I'll find coffee, no problem.
You just bring your travel mug and just fill this up.
Get the
And they're
big
like,
Stanley cup.
right. It'd be like,
Yeah,
hey,
get the big Stanley cup, fill that up with half espresso, top it up with a little dollop of foam, and we're good to go.
facts. That's an all day thing right there. You ain't got to worry about no time limit on that motherfucker. Someone wants to know if Cassette's single. Oh, shit. Woo. Well, Cassette, I've never asked this for a person ever, male or female, but since the chat wants to know, Cassette, are you single?
I am single, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, that's why I'm going on this trip to Europe. Got nobody to hold me back right now. Just go for it.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
I love hearing it, man.
You guys
because-
are making me blush over here.
Hey, we just old homies. We ain't hung out in so long. We gotta know. We gotta know what's been happening with Cassette, man. No, we appreciate you for real. Thank you so much for your time. You've been a pleasure to hang out with.
Yeah, you too, man.
Let me ask you this. If you had, let's say you made it, right? You're top of the billboards. You got all the money. Your kids got money. Where are your top 3 houses?
Italy for sure. I think I would like to have a house in Italy. Probably one in California, like LA, Malibu or something. I've been to California a few times. It'd be nice to have maybe like a bungalow out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would just have one home in Canada, maybe one home in the States, and then one in Europe.
Hell yeah. Well, you
Maybe
probably
even like Greece or something down in the Mediterranean.
Ooh. Well, you can have as many as you want because you got all the money.
You got all the money.
You got all the money.
Yeah.
And once you have all the money, you're not going to sleep on a bed that someone else slept on. So if you're going to like travel to a city, like, in anywhere, if you wanted to go back to.
Well, investing in real estate is where it's at. I mean, look at
And then you can Airbnb that shit while you're not there.
Oh man, we're so rich. We don't need to Airbnb that. We got a full house staff maintaining those lawns, waiting for me to come around.
Tell them, Cassette. Speak this shit into existence, girl.
Airbnb this shit.
Tell them.
We got a butler.
Ain't nobody gonna be fucking in my bed except for me.
Absolutely not. I don't know. I think real estate's like really smart move for anybody. And like I see people like Taylor Swift, like I think she's got like 10 houses. And I kind of watch her. Like I'm not a big Swiftie fan, but I respect her hustle. And she's one of the most successful female musicians of all time. And God, she'll have one house in Nashville, because that's where the music is. Yeah. And then she's got that big estate over in Rhode Island that used to be the Kennedy estate. And apparently she just hosts 4th of July parties there every year. So you can just have a house just to throw a party in.
Hell yeah. This is my party house, so everybody meet me here. That'd be great.
Yeah. Then you can just dip and have the staff clean it all up and have it ready for the next party.
Absolutely. I like that shit. Here's a couple extra bucks. Make sure the fucking wine cellar's full. You know what I'm saying?
Some of those, look at Drake. I don't know if you've ever seen his house. I mean, after Kendrick, I think everyone's seen his house, but it is absolutely incredible, the layout of that house.
Yeah, that whole thing was crazy, right? that whole
Yeah.
Drake and Kendrick thing. Like,
Yeah, I
I don't
mean,
know,
Drake's
man.
kind of got his tail between his legs now.
Yeah, I mean, I've never really been a Drake fan, but that's
No,
some wild
neither have I.
shit. That's some wild shit. I mean, nobody deserves to be treated like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. Like, they took that diss song, put it on the Super Bowl. They took that diss song and put it on Apple Music commercial. They put that fucking song everywhere, dude. That was fucking crazy.
Oh, I know. Can you imagine being being Drake at the Super Bowl and he's calling him a pedophile in front of hundreds of thousands of people? Like
This
that's
shit,
probably got to sting.
that's wild shit, dude.
Like literally calling him these things like on national television
I mean,
on
it's one
commercials.
right. It's one thing to be like, okay, I'm gonna put out a diss record, and the community that listens to hip hop is going to hear this record, right? He put that shit on a motherfucking Super Bowl where people that don't listen to hip hop heard that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, dude. That's fucking crazy.
Like, did you ever see that those like it was like a Instagram reel and it was like the guy was filming his white family watching Kendrick Lamar at the Super Bowl.
Nah,
They're just scratching their heads. They're like, "Who's this guy?" Because they're just a bunch of redneck white people wanting to watch football, and there's Kendrick doing the crip walk.
that's amazing. That shit was amazing. Oh my god, wild, wild shit, man. We are living in wild times. That is a fact. FIFA just
Yeah.
invited Drake to do a performance, so he finna get his turn. Oh shit, okay. Well, I guess everybody else in the world will watch it. Not too many Americans. You know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he didn't Kendrick get 5 Grammys for that shit too?
Yeah, yeah. He loaded up just like a week
Like Drake
before,
didn't even
right?
go to the Grammys. He didn't even show his face.
He knew. He knew. He knew. I mean, look, every king gets dethroned at some time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say like I've never been a Drake fan, but I'm not gonna say he wasn't at the crescendo. You know what I'm saying? He was at the very tippy top, bro, for a long time, and at some point, the king will fall, and it looks like this might be that point. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it sucks with like it's just kind of part of the whole culture of hip hop. Hip hop's competitive. It's
Right.
battle rap.
I think the point
It's
where he
a
came out, he
boxing
was
match.
when he filed the lawsuit, it just ended him, dude. Like nobody respected that, dude.
I know he was getting desperate.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Desperate times calls for desperate measures, right?
and this the craziest thing. He's suing his own label, dude. That's the craziest part about it. Like, I don't
Right.
know,
Wow.
man.
Yeah, I forgot. So it was his label then.
Yeah, because
Jesus.
Kendrick is signed to a distribution deal through that label as well. So,
Right.
but Drake is signed as a label artist, you know. So yeah, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking, bro. That's wild, bro. You'll be like, put out a diss record. I'm gonna put out a lawsuit. That's fucking wild.
Yeah, that was a bitch move for sure.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
as soon as you lose all respect like that, yeah, it ain't gonna last much longer, dude.
So he sued the record label because so they said it was false streams, right? Is that what he was suing them for?
He was suing him because the label's giving monetization rights to YouTubers to react to it.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, now
Yeah,
oh my God, that's kind of
yeah,
yeah, that's pussy shit for
yeah, and
sure.
and he named off YouTubers in the lawsuit, which was crazy. Like that is wild, bro.
That is wild. It just kind of reinforces just being sour and butthurt.
Yeah, because that motherfucking record popped, dude. Like that record popped, and it was undoubtedly. It's still a great record. It's still a great record over a year later. Like,
I don't think anybody expected it to take off the way it did.
right. Because he
Yeah.
wrote 3 other ones that didn't really pop. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were going back and forth for a minute, but when he dropped that Ain't Like Us,
Yeah, it was game over.
yeah, facts. Facts. So, you like TV and movies?
Yeah.
What's your favorite TV show right now?
Um. Well, I kind of stick to the old stuff. Like I really like my favorite all-time favorite TV shows were like old ones like Sopranos, Breaking Bad are like my all-time favorite shows. Um, I really like the Simpsons. I'm a big Simpsons fan.
Nice.
Big nerd on the Simpsons, but yeah, like my favorite movies, I'm a girl. I like the girly shit too. Like I'll watch some trashy TV like Love is Blind. No shame in that.
You got to have a guilty pleasure show, right?
Oh, that's my guilty pleasure is like the pop culture shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I like old school movies too. Like I just watched The Hurricane, which was a sad movie but a happy ending.
Oh shit, what's that about?
You know The Hurricane, the fighter?
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh, what? Denzel Washington stars in it. Basically, it's a true story about a boxer that was sentenced to life for jail for murder, and it wasn't him. They only pinned him because he was a black man.
Oh shit.
And he was in jail for like 25 years, and basically he connected with this fan who was a young boy, and they worked together with these lawyers, and eventually they got him out of jail and proved that it wasn't him.
Oh, that's
but
funny.
He was one of the biggest boxers at the time in the 60s, called the Hurricane. Reuben Carter.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. I think I remember
you'd
hearing
like
some
that
ads
one.
about that a long time ago.
Oh, this is from the 90s. Like, I mean, I'm sure you've heard the song by Bob Dylan, Hurricane. That's what the song's about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I fuck with
Bob
Bob
Dylan wrote a song about it. Yeah.
Fuck with Bob Dylan.
Yeah, they just put out a biopic of him, but I heard it was trash.
Because Bob Dylan said himself, he said he had to sell his soul to the devil in order to get where he was at, in an interview one time. And if you think about it, Janis Joplin didn't really have a great singing voice, but what she was doing was crazy amazing, you know what I'm saying? Bob Dylan didn't have an amazing singing voice, but what he was doing was the storytelling he was doing was amazing,
Oh, absolutely. His songwriting was next level.
Right.
He's a terrible singer. I totally get it.
Right. But some people would make it back then just based on looks. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the product that they were pushing was not necessarily the art, And I could see why he would say something like to that degree of why he had to sell his soul to get where he got, because normally people like that generally wouldn't make it,
Well, I mean, a lot of people sold their soul to the music industry. At least he's honest about it.
Facts. That is a fact. That's got to be something that's weighs on you heavy every day,
Yeah.
Because it ain't just like, oh, I sold my soul, let's just go live my life. No, you had to do some things.
Yeah.
And who only God knows what those things are. That's between them and God. But
Well, even in the music industry, like now, a lot of these people are being exposed, like P. Diddy or Harvey Weinstein, that were manipulating women, abusing them so they could break into the industry.
Yeah.
And now they're getting caught for it.
Good.
Like Harvey Weinstein's been in jail for life, and Pity probably hasn't seen the light of day in 6 months now.
Yeah, it's been at least that, and
it's starting to catch on a little bit too, like with Jay-Z and Beyonce and all those people that were affiliated with it.
Yeah, and I hope every person who did some bad shit gets exactly what they deserve. You know what I'm saying? Put a motherfucker under the prison for some shit like that. You don't treat people like that. That is foul, bro. That is evil shit.
And I'm glad like that Me Too movement came out, because it gave women a voice not to be scared, because the big basis of all this why women didn't come forward is because these are big, powerful men.
Yeah. And
they didn't think anybody would believe them.
Yeah.
I mean, look at R. Kelly too, man. Jesus.
Yep.
Guy's locked up for life too because of the shit he did.
I'm a normal person. I don't understand the level of thinking that would take to do some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, even at my worst, you know, when I was a tweaker in my 20s, dude, running the fucking streets all crazy and shit, I don't fucking hurt people, dude. That's weird. Unless I'm trying to defend myself, I don't want to hurt people, dude. That's fucking weird. You know?
Well, it's like even beyond hurting people. It's like ruining lives.
Right,
Like,
right.
Like to a different degree.
Right,
You know?
right.
I mean, even look at like
Facts, Greg.
Jeffrey
Facts.
Epstein and stuff. Epstein, he got caught and then, well, they say he killed himself in jail, but obviously he had so much to die.
It was so convenient for him to be the only person in that jail's history to be able to complete a mission like that, while the 2 guards that were watching him fell asleep. I'm just saying.
That was an inside job, man.
I'm just saying. It's just convenient, you know.
Yeah, I know. It's a little too convenient, obviously, but
right.
I mean, just being my point, like talk about selling your soul to the industry. It's like almost kind of just the way it is. It really, you know, look at all the child stars too that couldn't handle the fame and just either died or in jail or in rehab. And
we need a reset, you know. Get the garbage out of, you know, Hollywood music industry, and put respectful people who really care about the arts in those positions, and not about the money, because the money will follow. Just do great things and people will embrace it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do great things, people are going to embrace you, and they're going to embrace you by the millions. The money will follow. That's not a problem. When you start forcing shit and you're doing that dirty shit in the back, you go to the bad place after you leave this plane. That's my belief anyway. I don't want to go to the bad place.
Yeah. The world would be a better place if that was the case.
I want after I die, I want it to be like that movie at the end of it. You ever see that movie, This Is the End?
Yeah.
You know, at the end where they dance in the back street and shit in the heaven. That's what I want heaven to be. You can still smoke joints. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? You can have Backstreet Boys fucking doing Backstreet over there. You know what I'm saying? You can do all kinds of cool shit still and be with all the good people. That's where I want to be. Ah, damn. I forgot about the damn timer again. I'm so fucking weak on that. I'm so weak on that shit. That's alright. We're going to be back at it right now. Boom. We back at it. Look at that. Look at that. You guys got any plans for the rest of the week? Anybody got anything important to do? It really depends on how the weather stays, if I got anything to do.
I got about 10 minutes left with you guys, and then my homie Luca's coming over. We're going to be working on the 4th episode of the podcast.
Hey, that's what's up. I appreciate that. Then you want to jump right into another song, and then we'll come back and wrap it up?
Kahuna, he's talking about Dear God.
Absolutely. We're going to play Dear God right now. We got Cassette in the house. Again, Cassette, thank you for your time.
You know, I shot all of this on my phone, too. This is
oh, hell yeah.
This was all done, like, basically no budget. Shot and edited on my phone, so...
Oh, that's what's up, man. See, out there, rappers who ain't got the money, you got a phone, and they all do very good.
Got to be resourceful. Yeah, I mean, I almost got 7,000 views on this, so I mean, it wasn't the best production, but it was good for what it was.
Hell yeah. Let's go. We got Cassette. I'm sorry, excuse me. Cassette in the house. This was Dear God. Let's go.
I know it'll be alright. I've been trying to find a way just to try to get it right. Gotta give myself the time. I know it'll be alright. I've been trying to find a way just to try to get it right. Gotta give myself time. I know it'll be alright. Just wanna feel like me again. Like, dear God, are you listening? I've been trying to find a way topic of discussion. Mic drop with no interruption. Repercussion, nah, I never really grasped that self-destruction. Yeah, know the impact. Hate's okay, been working away 7 days of payday. Losing my power, feeling drained. I'm laying awake for hours straight. I don't know what to say, and I don't know what to feel. The pain I face every day, I know I'm gonna heal. Time is ticking, and there's no one here to stop it. When I'm working 40 hours and there's nothing in my pocket. Treat each other better, I speak to be honest. I ain't fucking with these bitches if you all about the gossip. Depending on my mood, I can't even help it. Got the people in my life thinking I'm being selfish. Finally understand the freedom I owe. Come take this opportunity and then bring it with welcome. I've been trying to find a way just to try to get it right. Gotta give myself time and know it be alright. Just wanna feel like me again. Like, dear God, are you listening? I've been trying to find a way just to try to get it right. Gotta give myself time and know it be alright. Just wanna feel like me again. Like, dear God, are you listening? But won't let it go and take a toll on my spirit. The answer's right there and I don't wanna hear it. The old me would've handled it different. The voice in my head says something's missing. Fist full of pills, I'm just pissed at the world. When I'm locked in a screen, just exist with these girls. Expectations don't exist in my world. We face it every day and I'm just told to chill. Life is so demanding and then you know I start to panic. Now I'm wondering what's happening. Am I too dramatic? Ready to back, cut me some slack. Never the fact, the pressure to rap. Doing the best I can, not for you to understand. Fuck it, man, yo, I'm sticking in the plan. Working every day just so I can make a dollar. When I'm scraping from the bottom just so I can make a proper one woman team, no one even can stop her. This the beginning, you know me, so holla. I've been trying to find a way just to try to get it right. Gotta give myself time and know it be alright. Just wanna feel like me again. Like, dear God, are you listening? I've been trying to find a way just to try to get it right. Gotta give myself time and know it be alright. Just wanna feel like me again. Like, dear God, are you listening? I've been trying to find a way just to try to get it right. Gotta give myself time and know it be alright. Just wanna feel like me again. Like, dear God, are you listening? I've been trying to find a way just to try to get it right. Gotta give myself time and know it be alright. Just wanna feel like me again. Like, dear God, are you listening? I've been trying to find a way just to try to get it right. Gotta give myself the time. I know it be alright. I've been trying to find a way just to try to get it right. Gotta give myself the time. I know it be alright.
Yeah, Cassette hitting that dear God blessing right there, man. Just asking for another day. Yo,
Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs.
that is fire. I like that. I like that.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Cassette, I want to thank you for your time and great conversation. You have been a wonderful guest, and you have a home here at Hip Hop Radar Underground anytime. So whenever you drop that new album, let me know. We will get you on for album review if you like.
That'd be
or
great.
another interview at some point. Absolutely, absolutely. Do you have anybody you want to shout out before we wrap it up?
I just want to give a shout out to you. Congratulations on 7 years at Hip Hop Radar Underground. So I appreciate you having me on, and I want to do a shout out to everybody that tuned in, that was feeling my music and commenting and showing love. That makes my heart full. And I want to do a shout out to Big Kahuna for helping me network this, because he's a supporter too. So yeah, and I want to give a shout out to all the Vancouver homies out there that you're showing love to as well. It's good that we're putting Canada on the map.
West Side.
Knowing that Vancouver's got a lot to offer, you know, a lot to offer.
Absolutely, absolutely, and you guys are great people. So, you know, I really like conversating with you guys, getting to know a little bit more about yourself, your culture, and what you guys do up there. So, thank you again.
Word up.
Absolutely, and SJR crew, thank you for being you and showing up every time we go live, man. Like, it really means a lot. We got Cassettes.
Yeah, you got like 7,000 views or something on here already, eh?
Yeah. Oh, where?
I thought I saw 7,000 or 7K or something. It said there.
Oh, it's a lot. Jesus.
Yeah, I think is that who tunes in on this episode?
I don't know. I think I got 83 views, which is a lot still. I mean,
Oh, okay. Maybe I
it's
saw something else then.
it's a lot.
It's all good. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, man, we had a great time, man. I hope you guys had a great time. We
Yeah.
will be back at it on Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific with This Week in Hip Hop, and then back into the interviews this weekend. Who do we got this weekend? Hold on. I think we got Michael Bars coming up. Yeah, we do. I
Oh,
think.
cool. Where's he from?
South Africa.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Cool.
he's
Getting
fire.
international with that shit.
Oh yeah. Last week we had a female MC from the Netherlands.
Wow,
And then,
cool.
Who else was there? Sabo, he was in the Middle East, and Lily Pillies was in Australia. That was all in 1 week. So
Oh, good for you. That's really awesome.
yeah, I love touching other continents, man, and you know, feeling their vibe and shit too, man. So
Yeah.
yeah, shout out to those. We got DY Young and Relic coming up from what the hell is it? Rebel Talk Radio. And they're also rappers. So they'll be on Saturday, 5 p.m. Pacific, and Michael Bars at 12 p.m. Pacific on Sunday afternoon. So be ready
Right
for that.
on. Killing it.
Yes, ma'am. We heading towards 300 real quick on the interviews. So
Wow.
yeah, it's amazing to be able
Incredible.
to talk to so many awesome people. I hope you have a great trip going to Europe. Really, I
Thank
do.
you.
Have the best time of your life. SGR
Thank you.
crew, have a blessed week. I hope to see you guys on Friday. I'll see you guys on the next one, all right?
All right.
Peace.
Peace out, guys.